Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our next fight. Making his way to the ring and fighting out of the red corner, it's Nick Saghir.
Nick Saghir is 5'8", 135 pounds. This will be an Olympic-style Muay Thai, so a little different from the last fight than what you saw. But things will still be a little more active in there. You know, we started talking about the clinch, but the Muay Thai, you can clinch a little more.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is another tag Muay Thai guy where, you see Chris Boy right over his shoulder. It's a great gym. They've already seen some success
There is
tonight.
not a single person looking at Chris O'Boy with that fighter and that Wild Style girl walking out. I know that you are a huge Chris O'Boy fan, but good job there, Charles.
Yeah. Hey, listen. For everybody, all the listeners really appreciate that developed insight. Yes, the lovely Cage Hill Ring Girls, TCB Ring Girls as well. Shout out to that whole team. But again, tag Muay Thai and Chris Boy, what they've been able to do here in a short period of time. He's been coaching for a long time. He's been training guys for a long time, but he just recently finally took the step to have a full-on gym where there's a location and it's not, bouncing around. And he's got a home base now, and I think you're seeing a real benefit there with the quality of fighters that he's putting out.
We've seen Chris O'Boy plenty of times as an official here.
That's right.
And he's such a good dude, and he's so knowledgeable. One of the best, along, with Michael Doman and Victor Malamala. When we've seen Chris come out, I'll go talk to him, and maybe he rattles off a bunch of stuff when I was doing the ring announcing, and it's just like when you talk to me.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, he knows the game, man.
And Chris O'Boy just really understands the fight game big time. Now, these guys 135. I have a tough time believing these guys are 135.
Well, you gotta,
Where's the scale?
They're probably walking around maybe 150, 155, right?
That's a lot to cut on Friday to go.
Well, you put it back on. So the cut will take place over 6 weeks. So, you'll start with just dieting and hard training. Then you'll start to remove salt and sugar. And then next thing you know, you're doing a water load, which is when you start drinking excess water, which means you gain a little weight, but you're just eating less and you're burning more, so you're kind of just filtering the water and sweating more frequently. And then you do the water cut, which is when you eliminate the water and go from 2 gallons to 1 gallon to half a gallon to nothing. And then you sweat that out and you make weight and put it right back on.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris. Speaking of weight.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring and fighting out of the blue corner, it's Cuttino Porter.
Cuttino Porter, 5'9", from the compound as he makes his way out. He's also, Chris keeps telling me he's down. He says he can fight 175. I see that. He looks slimmer. He's been hitting the gym over there at the shop.
Yeah. It's a great gym, and it's clearly, I think he's been getting trimmed up.
Yeah, can we put next time, Scott, can we put the flex cam on Chris?
Yeah.
We'll put the flex cam on Chris and see how he's feeling. We also got some house lights. We got to get some guys off the light switches there. We got to do something about that at some point in time. I don't know where Peb's at, but we got to turn the house lights off. All right, we'll get Cuttino Porter out there at the compound. A little different. I haven't seen the compound.
No, I haven't either, but we have seen Cuttino Porter. I would never forget that name, so I'm interested to see what his gym's like, what this location is, and I believe they're in Maryland, and I think that's a pretty good Muay Thai gym. I think they've actually had a couple seminars, and they have a real cool setup. I just don't know it off the top of my head, so for the shout-out to the compound, I apologize for my lack of intimate knowledge of the location, but I have no doubt that they're going to put together a pretty solid training camp for Cuttino Porter.
All right, let's throw it down to Chris, get the official interviews. Chris, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 135-pound division. It is brought to you by our friends at Pev's Paintball, the Mid-Atlantic's premier paintball and airsoft park, and also Green Village Concrete, the level best in Northern Virginia. Starting out, fighting out of the right corner, standing 5'8" and weighing in at 135 pounds, fighting out of Tag Muay Thai, it's Nick Saghir! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'9" and weighing in at 133 pounds, fighting out of the compound, it's Cuttino Porter! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the TCB 135-pound division. It is brought to you by Pev's Paintball and Green Village Concrete. Your referee is Michael Dolman.
All right, Michael Dolman will be the referee for bout number 9 here this evening. It's scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. Both these guys coming in at 135. Of course, this is a Olympic-style Muay Thai event, so the clinches will be just a little bit longer. He'll let those go a little bit further. 135, the guys are a little quicker, and the kicks and punches come a lot faster right off the bat.
Oof, man, good knee from the inside there from Nick Saghir.
Wow, both guys in the clinch just throwing knees. Saghir very strong. He's got Cuttino right where he wanted him right there, right off the jump.
Man, these guys are fast. Big right hand there from Cuttino, and a good response from Nick.
Well, Porter just missed the front kick that would have taken Nick Saghir out for the lights.
You know, one thing I want the fans to watch, who are watching here, to notice is that we're seeing a really intelligent entrance into the clinch. Both guys are throwing great combinations and then hitting the clinch when their opponent is shelling up. That's the proper way to do it, because otherwise you're just going to end up getting punched on the way in. So these guys are doing right there. Punch, punch, gets the clinch, and then immediately goes to work. And Cuttino doesn't wait to just hang in the clinch and eat these knees. He's immediately fighting inside, getting his inside ties, and going from there.
Yeah, Cuttino just missed a roundhouse kick there, just missed. And then he comes away and hits him with a right that Saghir wasn't looking.
Oh, big shot
right
on the way
hand.
out.
Yeah, Saghir just caught Cuttino right on the left jaw.
Good combinations here from Saghir.
Another good right. Ooh, good right hand from Cuttino.
Yeah, Cuttino, he landed. That was a real nice right hand after he was almost clipped himself.
It's like Porter has settled down just a little bit after Saghir came in and took control right off the bat from Tag Muay Thai.
Yeah, good body kick there.
Ooh, oh, another good kick.
Oh, and a right hand.
Both fighters connected with that right hand, but that up kick there from Porter was super strong.
And a very active first round there from both guys.
Wow, both fighters came out strong, and I thought the adrenaline dump right at the beginning there. Both fighters in the clinch, but Saghir looked like he was in control with those knees to the midsection.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you, man, both guys were very, very fast. That was impressive.
Yeah, there were shots that we probably just didn't even see. Things were happening so fast.
And their transitions from, okay, I just got hit, now I'm going to throw a knee, now I'm hitting him back. It was all these different things they were doing back and forth that I felt was pretty effective.
Yeah, over in the neutral corner, I think they both landed 5 or 6 blows before we could even catch up.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was just a lot of velocity behind all those shots.
All right, we'll get the seconds out to start of round number 2 here for both these fighters. Nick Saghir will be fighting out of the red corner. He's fighting from Tag Muay Thai. And Cuttino Porter fighting from the compound. He's fighting out of the blue corner. Here we go, start of round number 2. They're going to touch gloves on top of the TCB logo. Saghir comes out with a kick to the midsection, I think was blocked. Not as aggressive in round number 2 here, Charles.
Well, I think the range has changed a little bit. They both respect each other. Man, look at how fast that is in the clinch. Oh, man, great pressure there from Nick Saghir. That's how you do it, right? Immediately when Cuttino thought the engagement was over, Saghir started driving forward and landed his best punch of the night.
Oh, great job by Porter.
See, right here, you see, as soon as Cuttino's finished, it's almost like he lands his combination, he's not getting out of the way fast enough, and that's when Saghir's really reacting.
Right here in front of us in the neutral corner.
Good combinations there.
Look at Saghir, it's just keep moving.
Cuttino's doing a great job of blocking. Oh man, both land nice right hands.
Good inside kick.
Chris Boy calling for Nick to maintain the center. Good jab.
Yeah, both fighters I feel like are trying to catch their breath here. That was just a flurry.
Ooh, nice right hand there from Cuttino.
Another good right hand from Cuttino.
And then Nick answers right back immediately.
Both fighters settled down just a little bit here with about 30 seconds to go in round number 2.
Nice right hand again.
Yeah, Porter. Ooh.
Oh, and a great counter there.
He just getting ready to say Porter's waiting for his chances.
He wound up that shot, loaded it up, and then Cuttino was able to recognize that and landed the best counter of the night so far. Oh, a big right hand
shot
from Nick.
Right there.
This is a great fight between both fighters. And there's our ring announcer, Chris Fuller.
Look at those muscles.
Which set of arms is his? I can't tell. And we got a very great fight right now between Nick Saghir and Cuttino Porter. And look, it's an interesting situation. Cuttino really is driving forward and landing a lot of shots, but then as soon as he's done, Nick almost reacts tenfold. It's like the more Nick gets hit, the better he does. Except for that one instance where he loaded up that overhand right. Cuttino saw it, got out of the way, and landed a beautiful counter, and then finished it off with a push kick to get Nick Saghir on the ground. And, it just is emphatic. It's one of those things where in an otherwise close round, it was such a big statement, it could have cost him the round.
Listen, both fighters to me have been super under control, and I've been super impressed with both guys. Like Saghir just coming in strong at the beginning and landing so many punches, but Porter there towards the end, hesitating, waiting for his opportunity, and when he did, he caught him quick.
That's right.
Started round number 3 here. Ooh, good right hand. Oh, good right hand
good
from
pressure
Saghir.
Here
Comes
from
back.
Nick. Cuttino doing a good job of getting out of that clinch.
Job from Porter to kind of push him back a little bit, making sure he wasn't going to get caught with that right hand. Oh, good right hand from Saghir. That one snuck through and snapped the head of Cuttino.
Ooh, that one snuck through on Nick.
Oh, 2 of them. Another knee to the midsection. Cuttino really trying to keep the pressure on, but Saghir just doing such a good job. This is where they started. I thought that was a little sloppy. I'm worried about as Porter gets tired that he gets sloppy on, and Saghir's going to take advantage. Almost like when he throws a punch, he gets his back to Saghir, and I don't think that's where he needs to be.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. I was thinking through. Oh, that got through. Got through.
That snapped. I don't think so. I mean, that left kick was unbelievable.
And, he blocked that, but it looked like the impact there cracked him.
Saghir can barely stand up. I mean, I thought he was going down, and then he stood up and almost went down again. Let's see if he can.
He's got to get correct here.
Oh, he's going to try the same things again.
Good adjustment from Nick.
Wow, that stung him. Oh,
man, that hit him right on the nose.
I don't think Saghir knows where he's at. Let's see. Oh!
He's fighting hard here, but he's hurt. And there's a lot of dangerous shots. He's got to keep his hands up. He's got to be careful. These big movements are what's having him pay a heavy price.
Well, let's see if Cuttino tries to.
And I think that's it. That's going to be the end of the fight, and I think that Cuttino was able to take it down. But I don't know, man. This is a tough one to call.
Wow. I'm going to tell you, Saghir caught a shot with that up kick, and that thing just...
Man, that rocked him. And then on the other side, when he did that jumping kick, that shot hit him directly on the nose.
Right here, you'll see this. Watch this. Bang.
So it looks like the foot got around the right hand of Nick's guard, and that it was the foot that hit him right on the jaw and rocked him pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, Saghir looked like he was in control most of the fight. I thought Cuttino did a good job. I thought this is one of the best fights that I've seen as far as TCB goes, and as long as we've been calling them. They looked very equal.
Great fight.
The action stayed up. I mean, it was super good for 3 rounds. And then right there at the end with 30 seconds to go, Porter caught Saghir with that kick, and seeing the wobbly legs, I don't know how that'll play into this, but that was something impressive. And I thought Porter did such a good job staying composed most of the fight, except for what we talked about with the right getting his back turned towards Saghir.
Yeah, absolutely. That was fantastic.
Some of the rights and lefts, I mean, it's almost like he was trying to throw them, but he was getting so tired that he would go past and his back would be towards Saghir, and I thought Saghir was going to take control of that.
Yeah, it's tough, right? It's hard to, when you're that tired, to not get fatigued and labored.
Yeah.
But it looks like we have the judges' scorecards. I'm interested to see how this goes.
Might have stopped the music a little early. Let's throw it down to Chris here. Chris, take it away.
All right, Salisbury Center, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge 1 scores about 29-28, Porter. Judge 3 scores about 28-28, Split. And Judge 2 scores about 29-28 for your winner by majority decision. Out of the blue corner, it's Cuttino Porter.
Like and subscribe to TCB.